my name's Penny, and as usual I'm here to talk about some bookish things. Specifically today we're going to be building my TBR for April, so the books I plan to read for April. In April I am going to be doing the Owls for the Magical Readathon, and I think I'm going to do a separate TBR. This video I'm going to use my TBR Machine website like I normally do, which will give me some random prompts to pick some books off my physical TBR shelves, which I'm trying to get to 0. I'm not doing the best job so far, but I am trying. So we're going to use the TBR Machine to pick 3 prompts, 3 books for my TBR. I am going to be trying to match these prompts with the prompts for the Owls Readathon, so that's an extra level of challenge. And I do also have a couple of borrowed books, which I'll go through afterwards. So, what is the first prompt? Read a favourite book of a friend or family member. Do I have anything like that on my shelves? Okay, so I think I have 2 main options. Either I have Pixel Juice by Jeff Noon, which is like this short story anthology. I think like really weird, speculative short stories. I don't know if I would call it my sister's favourite, but she did give it to me and say that I might like it. Does that count? The other one that I have is Red Queen by Victoria Aveyard, which I know it's cheating, but some people on BookTube, I don't remember exactly who, but people that I could maybe at a stretch call my friends, like this and recommend this. The reason why I've picked both of these is because they both have white covers, which I know I could use for the owls. I feel like they're both a stretch of the prompt, but I can't find anything else on my shelves that's closer. So, do you know what? I'm not going with either of those. We'll do another prompt, because one of the books that I do have borrowed at the moment is The Kingdom by Jess Rothenberg. This is a book that I bought for my sister for Christmas or her birthday. Christmas. And she really enjoyed it. It's like set in this futuristic Disney where all the princesses and stuff are played by these AI robots, and then one of them has been accused of murder. So you're following both the timeline leading up to the murder and also the trial. So I'm reading this anyway this month, and I really think the cover is beautiful. I'm excited to read it. I know my sister really liked it, so I think it fits the prompt. It's just not actually off my physical TBR shelves. So let's do 3 more prompts. The next prompt is read a book that is based on a true story. Honestly, the problem is I'm getting my physical TBR shelves down enough that we're often getting to the point where I don't have books that meet the prompts. So I'm just going to have to get better at stretching the prompts. Okay, I found one. I'm almost certain that it won't fit any of the Owls prompts, but I do have this book, Amy, My Daughter, which is by Amy Winehouse's father. I got this recently at a $1 book sale, and I was really interested to see her father's side of the story because I know he wasn't painted in a very good light in the documentary that I watched about her life and her death. So I guess I'm going to read that. Okay, what's the next prompt? Read a sad book. Well, that should be easy to find, right? I've decided to go with The Memory Keeper's Daughter by Kim Edwards. I had this on my TBR a couple of months ago and I didn't get to it. I also know it fits a couple of Owls prompts, so that's good and helpful. This is about a couple that has a daughter with Down syndrome, and then the husband hides the daughter away and tells the wife that the daughter died. I mean, that sounds like it'll be pretty traumatic, so it fits the prompt of being a sad book. I had also heard that it's quite good, so hopefully I'll get to it this time. Okay, another prompt. How many more? 2 more. Next prompt is read a self-published book. This one's going to be hard to stretch if I don't have any. Well, so I do have one. And it does fit the white on the cover one. So this is Shifters, a Vault Agency novel by Jean Gilbert. I think I remember picking this up at this like author fair thing. The mother of the author gave me this really big sales pitch and I just couldn't help read it. I do believe it's meant to have time travel in it, but I'm just like not super confident that it's going to be well written. Just there's several things that have made me tentative to actually pick this up. But I mean, I don't really know. It might be amazing. I might love this. It might be my new favorite book. So I guess we're going to add this to the TBR. Alright, one last prompt. Read a book with an animal on the cover. Now, one of the prompts for the owls is to read a book with a creature with a beak on the cover. So I need to find a book with a bird on the cover. Or something with a beak. Okay, I don't actually have many books with birds on the cover, which was a disappointment. What I did find is this book, Death and Resurrection by R.A. McAvoy. I think this book is about a Chinese-American artist who gains the ability to travel between the worlds of life and death. I got this a long time ago in a box of books, and I honestly don't know whether I'm going to like it, but it's never quite made the unhaul list, so I guess I should just get to it and see. Again, might be a new favorite. You never know when you're reading books you don't know much about. Also, see, it does have a bird here. It's a little bit of a stretch, but like, it's there, so it counts. And there's this like wolf creature over here as well, so all sorts of animals. Then, as well as those books which I've picked using the TBR machine, I did also get a book from the library. I got Buzu Mackey by Junji Ito, so I think it's called Spiral into Horror. I don't really know much about this except that my brother did give me Fragments of Horror for Christmas, and I really just loved it. Junji Ito's stuff is just like really dark and creepy and like investigates the kind of weird ideas that I personally find really interesting. And since it's like a manga graphic novel, it should be a pretty quick read even though it's a big chunker. So that means this is the pile of books that I have to read in April so far. I'm going to try mostly to rely on these books and some audiobooks to complete the owls, but I'll do a separate TBR video and we'll see how well I manage at actually putting that together. I do also have a couple of audiobooks that I have on hold that I'm hoping to get to in April, but I put holds on them specifically in preparation for the owls, so I think I won't talk about audiobooks today. I'll save them for my owls readathon. It'll be up in a couple of days. I'll link it around probably over here. Anyway, let me know if you've read any of these books, whether you think I'm going to like them or not, or whether you have an interest in reading them. Otherwise, thank you so much for watching. I hope you're having a really wonderful day, despite whatever's going on in the world at the moment. Keep safe, and I will see you next time.